When I initially started to get to know the 2024 NFL Draft prospects over the summer, I started to look at some of the guys on the Oregon football team. I initially was just planning to look at Troy Franklin and Bo Nix, who were some of the first guys that I studied. I've done videos on each of them, and I'm a huge fan of each of their games. But one player consistently stood out in that Oregon offense to me, and it seemed like every chance he got, he was making a big play, and that is running back Bucky Irving. A player who has some of the best contact balance I have seen, but how high does he go in the draft? That is something we will be going over today. But hey guys, if you guys are new to the channel, I have a ton of NFL Draft content coming out over the next few weeks. Stay tuned, leave a like, subscribe, and without further ado, let's take a closer look at Bucky Irving. Irving started his collegiate career with Minnesota and put up pretty solid numbers before deciding to transfer to Oregon to play with Dan Lanning. In his first season in Eugene, Irving had 1,058 yards and 5 touchdowns on the season. In 2023, he put up almost identical numbers, with 1,063 yards, but he has seen the end zone 10 times this year and was a big part of the immense amount of success that the Ducks had all season long. Bucky Irving has really good speed. He has an amazing initial burst and he doesn't let his foot off the gas. He is rumored to run in the 4.4s, which is really great for the running back position, and his speed is a big part of his game, and he's got excellent quickness. On top of that, Irving has incredible vision and footwork at the running back position. There were multiple instances I saw where he would go one way and the holes wouldn't be there, and he would completely change course, turn around, go the opposite way where there was an opening, and turn it into a big play. He has really quick feet where he can make some incredible jump cuts in the backfield, and he is really good at probing the defense and just being a patient runner, which is exactly what you want to see from the modern running back. He also has some really nice moves that he can put on in the open field, whether it be a juke, he's got a nasty spin move. He has moves in the open field to continue to fight for extra yardage that are really impressive to see. To me, the best part of Irving's game is his balance. He fights through contact better than any running back I have seen in this class, and it feels like he is nearly impossible to tackle in the open field. He is constantly churning his legs, fighting for extra yardage, breaking tackles at an extremely high rate, and standing upright. His ability to stay upright despite contact is incredibly impressive, and it really separates him from the rest of this running back class for me. There are a couple of concerns that do exist when it comes to Bucky Irving. Oregon runs a very spread out offense, and they spread the running back very wide on pass plays. More than likely, Irving will not be used in this way, which can be concerning from teams. We really have no idea how great of a route runner Irving is from the backfield. He hasn't shown much as a route runner, and he's put together some decent numbers in the receiving room, but he's going to have to show teams that he can be more valuable because he just hasn't been used there as much as you would like to see. Irving is also not used much as a blocker either. He's not a super strong bruising back in terms of his build. He's not the type of guy that is going to truck you, run you over, or anything like that. He feels like more of a finesse back, which isn't a bad thing whatsoever, but the lack of blocking is going to be an issue for him at the next level if he is not able to develop that. This is a running back class that I don't really think anyone's going to go super high in. We have seen more and more teams stay away from running backs until day 2 or day 3, and I could see that causing a slip for Irving and a bunch of these other running backs. He is my running back 3 in this class. As mentioned in a previous video, there are about 5 guys extremely close for me fighting for that number 1 running back spot, and Bucky Irving is right there with them. Irving's lack of blocking, as well as questions about his route running and how well he can do as a receiving back, do push him down slightly and keep him from my number 1 spot. He is my number 76 player in the 2024 NFL Draft. In terms of a scheme fit, I think Irving is extremely scheme versatile. I think he would work best, however, in an outside zone run scheme, where he can break free to the outside, turn on the jets, and get one-on-one opportunities with linebackers where he may be able to put them on skates, break tackles, and turn it into big yardage situations. I think this is going to be the best offense where he can utilize all of his skills, and he can even be used as a receiving back in some sets, and hopefully prove us all wrong. My player comparison for Bucky Irving is James Cook. Both of them are not the biggest physical athletes in the world, but when they have the opportunity, they have the ability to take the top off the defense, and they are extremely hard to tackle in the open field. Cook is a better receiving back as of now, but as I said, if Irving can get in a better scheme to showcase that he can be a better route runner, I think he has all of the upside to be a decent receiving back, at least at the next level. I like everything Bucky Irving does. I see a lot of similarities in James Cook and him, so he's my player comparison for him. Bucky Irving is a break tackle machine. He has a ton of upside, he's got great speed, great footwork, and I truly think he can be a number one running back for a team in the NFL. Ultimately, I believe Bucky Irving will be a top 100 pick in the 2024 NFL Draft.